Hello and welcome back. In this video, me and a very special person by the name of Built Into Trains will be talking about another former and very unique Amtrak route that people mostly forgot about. From its unique range of power to the way it went down, today we're talking about Amtrak State House, a more forgotten one of the early state-supported routes. So, it's 1973, and Ford just released its new second-generation Mustang. The Volkswagen Bugs were everywhere to be seen, and tie-dye clothing was the new fashion statement. 1973 was also the year when Amtrak introduced its new RTG Turboliner sets for the St. Louis to Chicago corridor to replace the Abraham Lincoln and the Prairie State services.
By this time, state-supported routes started popping up everywhere and becoming insanely popular. For example, the Bay State from Philly to DC, the Mules from St. Louis to Kansas City, the Illinois Zephyr from Chicago to Quincy, and more. State-supported routes normally ran along busy corridors, including today's topic, the State House.
The State House made its first run on October 1st, 1973. It ran on the corridor between Chicago and St. Louis. It had a rather unique range of power considering only two of the turboliners were available. Throughout its life, it used EMD F40PHs, GE Genesis P40 DCs, and the occasional pair of GE-8 locomotives.
The train itself had business class and reserved coach seating, along with an onboard cafe. The consist was typically two Horizon coach cars, a Horizon business class car, and an Amfleet cafe car, along with a few express mailbox cars. Originally intended to connect Chicago and Springfield, Amtrak extended the State House south to St. Louis at its own expense because Springfield Station was not designed to turn equipment. The train used a route previously owned by the Alton Railroad, which had merged with the Gulf, Mobile, and Ohio Railroad in 1947. The GM&O merged with the Illinois Central Railroad in 1972, a year after Amtrak took over passenger train service.
On this route, the train made pit stops in Summit, Joliet, Dwight, Pontiac, Bloomington, Lincoln, Springfield, Carlinville, and Alton before crossing the Mississippi River into St. Louis. Total route length came out to 284 miles, and travel time was about 5.5 hours covered on a daily basis. Service to Bloomington ended on June 10, 1990, when operations moved to a new station up the tracks in Normal, Illinois. Service to Dwight began on October 26, 1986, and Summit on October 25, 1987. Other than this, there were no major service changes.
From 1986 to 1996, the State House was complemented as far as Springfield by the Loop, which departed Chicago in the morning and returned in the afternoon.
On October 30th, 2006, Amtrak rebranded the State House as the Lincoln Service upon the addition of two new round trips made possible by the upgrades to the line. This resulted in a total of 5 daily round trips on the Chicago to St. Louis corridor, including the Texas Eagle and the Ann Rutledge, which terminated beyond St. Louis.
Beginning in April 2007, the Ann Rutledge operated only between Kansas City and St. Louis, where it connected once daily to the Lincoln service. The Ann Rutledge was folded into the Missouri River Runner in 2009, though one Lincoln service round trip continued to connect with the Missouri River Runner. On May 23, 2022, Amtrak began through routing one round trip of the Missouri River Runner and Lincoln service, creating a second one-seat service between Kansas City and Chicago, additional to the Southwest Chief, which takes a more direct route. Today, the Lincoln service still provides a one-seat ride between the Windy City to the Mound City, Chicago to St. Louis, and trip times have been reduced to just 5 hours given the new technology is faster. The Missouri River Runner also provides a one-seat ride between St. Louis and Kansas City, connecting to both the Southwest Chief and the Lincoln service, replacing the Mules and the Ann Rutledge services. The Lincoln service now has 4 daily round trips, while the Missouri River Runner has 2. The Lincoln service has a top operating speed of 110 miles per hour, way faster than when the State House was its own route.
While the State House may have not been as unique as some of the other forgotten routes we discussed on this channel previously, it still held its title to one of the earliest state-supported routes in the United States. It definitely had a wide range of power, unlike most state-supported routes today. It's cool that it could still be remembered with the current services that run along the old route. Anyway, that's about it. This was the story of Amtrak's State House. I really hope you enjoyed, as it was my first time featuring build into trains on this channel. Huge thanks to him for being a huge help to this video. If you did enjoy, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do whatever as always, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day and peace out.